Hold it. So there's a new Civ update. I can't remember what they're calling it. It's developer pass, new frontier pass. Civilization VI, New Frontier Pass, Reaction and Breakdown. Live now to discuss Frontier Pass.
So it's not one pass, Dana. You tell me I have to buy 6 different things.
I don't think that's how it's going to work.
Or do you buy the pass and then you just get 6 separate downloads as and when they come out?
Have you watched the video?
No.
Right, just get on stream. And mute me on TeamSpeak. Or mute the stream, maybe. Yeah, get on stream, watch it, and mute, maybe? I don't know.
4 years ago today, we announced Sid Meier's Civilization VI. Over that time, we've released 2 expansions with systems that include governors and volcanoes and climate change. We're very happy with where the game is at in terms of complexity. Lots of systems, lots of civilizations, lots of paths to victory. As Sid says, many interesting decisions.
Ed Beach looks rough.
But we keep wondering, what else can we do with Civilization VI?
He looks like he's
Civilization VI is not just on PC anymore. Civilization VI and its expansions has come to consoles and other platforms. We have a very passionate and vocal fan base. We love reading what you guys are putting on social media and the fan sites. We want to bring you more content, more Civilization, but in a way that keeps the game fun.
That's why we're excited to announce something brand new. A whole year of Civilization VI updates. We want to deliver more Civilization VI to you on a monthly basis for a whole year.
Come choose.
The entire Civilization team is really excited about this approach. We get a chance to keep Civilization fresh, so you have even more reasons to come back over the next year. We'll have regular updates with free content and quality of life updates for everybody who owns Civilization. There'll also be premium content for you as well.
There will be new leaders and civilizations, like the Maya, who are returning soon, and Gran Colombia, who has never been in Civilization before. We're also focusing on creating new systems that add to the game in ways that change it up and give it some new flavors. Some of these flavors are going to be based on history, but we're also excited to change it up and take some creative liberties with history. We think of these systems as delicious toppings for your Civilization ice cream cone. Some of these modes will extend existing gameplay.
Wait a minute. Take creative liberties, and the analogy is delicious toppings.
To the game in ways that change it up and give it some new flavors. Some of these flavors are returning soon, and Gran Colombia, who has never been in Civilization before. We're also focusing on creating new systems that add to the game in ways that change it up and give it some new flavors. Some of these flavors are going to be based on history, but we're also excited to change it up and take some creative liberties with history. We think of these systems as delicious toppings for your Civilization ice cream cone. Some of
delicious toppings for your Civilization ice cream cone. The question is whether those delicious toppings are like sweet and sugar and syrup and that sort of thing, or if it's like a slab of meat on your ice cream cone, like, yeah, eat that, brother.
All of these modes will extend existing
That looks
gameplay,
cool.
like our Apocalypse mode. Other modes will add a whole bunch of new things to consider. New units to build, new buildings to construct, and new tile improvements to place out on the map. And these will totally change the way that you play the game, as well as the things that you can do to your opponents.
The Civilization VI New Frontier Pass will give you access to all of the premium content coming up this year. This year-long schedule for Civilization VI gives us a chance to see how you're playing the game and make adjustments from there.
We want you to feel like an awesome leader that's ruling an empire that stands the test of time.
As developers, this gives us the chance to learn new ways to plan and build a game as rich and exciting as Civilization VI. We get to have a conversation with you, our Civilization community, across a whole year.
You should be doing that anyway.
We hope that you enjoy all the things that we're planning to bring you guys, and we think you'll be pleasantly surprised by a couple of them.
From all of us on the Civilization team, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for following us this far through the journey that has been Civilization VI. And we're looking forward to continuing that
You
journey
have to buy the pass and you
together
get all
with
of the
you through the
DLC.
next year.
Yeah. I think there's some more news about it. Is it there? Let's have a look.
4 years ago today, we announced
No? Okay. So it's a season pass civilization that brings 8 new civilizations and 9 new leaders. Oh, that's interesting. So there's going to be a dual leader civ. Who do you reckon it'll be, Did?
They just might bring out another leader for a civ that already exists, not bringing out 2 for a single civ going
it
forward.
Could be like Abraham Lincoln for America as well as Teddy. Or maybe like Charles de Gaulle, France or something. 6 new game modes. Game modes?
Game modes are they not like scenarios or stuff like that?
Yeah. I want to see 1 or 2 more win types. That'd be really good. But I mean, they basically confirmed that there are no win types, so they're really comfortable with the complexity of the game. That's like developers' lazy way of saying, yeah, we're not adding any more bells or whistles to the game play itself. We're just going to add like pixel content. Content will be released on 6 DLC packs delivered on a bi-monthly basis. So every 2 weeks, May to March 21. Some features
So,
vary with average still
month 1 is a DLC. Month 2 is tweaks and fixes. No, this is what they said in the video. So month 1 is the DLC. Month 2 is tweaks and fixes. Month 3 is DLC. Month 4 is tweaks and fixes, and it just alternates through the year.
It's kind of frustrating that, because I mean they should be, the tweaks and fixes and balancing and all that stuff is stuff that as a developer they should be doing anyway, and they always have done that. So it's like, we're paying for that now.
They're having to do the tweaks and fixes every other month, because every other month they're releasing new civs. If they gave everyone all of the civs at the start, they'd only have to do 1 balance fix.
Yeah, they normally do 1 or 2 really big chunky ones, don't they, when they release?
But I'd like to see stuff in it that gives people like religious and cultural and diplomacy chances at winning, rather than if one person steamrolls science, it's almost impossible to win any other game type. Like make it so religious units can be like invisible to other units for a certain amount of turns and things like that, so you can infiltrate other countries with your religion and stuff, rather than if I only need to take over one last civ and it happens to be a human player, and then he realises I'm going for the religious victory, just declares war and just pillages all of my apostles on the way in, and they can't defend against them.
Yeah. Bonus Teddy Roosevelt and Catherine W. Person past.
I do think it's right that if you go out for a science victory, you should be able to get it. But if you go out for a religious victory, or you go out for a cultural victory, or you go for a diplomatic victory, you still should have the same chance at winning as the science victory person.
Yeah, there's a load of stuff that I think they can do to improve. I mean, first they should get the basics right. To me, the basics are: is the game broken? Are there any bug fixes? Get the balancing, about right. They're never going to get it perfect, but keep working on getting the balancing right. At the moment, they're things that for many, many months now they need to have improved, like game-breaking fixes. I mean, yeah, when I've played the multiplayer games online, sometimes people clearly do those, and other times they haven't. And they're so easy to do as well, and obviously there's a lot of coverage of those game breaking. So as soon as you've done those, then it's like, okay, well, I understand the new leaders and the new civs, that's all easy, but it doesn't look like, from what we're seeing here, that they're actually changing any gameplay mechanics at all, really. New map types. Oh, one new district and 2 new buildings. Okay, so the one new district. And they said
they're going to be adding new units as well, and new tile improvements.
Oh, okay, so they're not new mechanics, but they're at least, it's like a tier 2 level complexity. It's not just here's a new leader. So a new district, but I wonder if they will add any new currency to the game, because you've got obviously religion, you've got diplomatic favour, science, and whatever else. I know you can't use science as a currency, but it's a metric. I love these asterisks here. Caveat: new game mode requires Gathering Storm, requires Rise and Fall. It's pretty obvious that, I don't know how much these are. I think they said they're like $40 odd. I think it's going to be $40, which in pounds will probably be £40 as well.
It'll be disgusting if it's £40. I think Gathering Storm was 30.
Yeah. Get the game on the expansions. Oh, yeah, we'll go on thingy in a sec on Steam, but it's going to encourage more people to download the base games as well. So that's quite clever that they've done it that way. In a way, I just don't think we should be paying for bug fixes. We've paid for the bug fixes because we've bought the games, and the games that we're playing at the moment are not properly working because there are game-breaking bugs that give someone a completely unfair advantage if they choose to exploit it. So we've paid for those improvements. You don't just release a game and then it falls off the edge of the cliff. It's not like 1992. Yeah, interesting.
Actually, yeah, so Gathering Storm was 35 on Steam. Rise and Fall was 25.
Yeah, 34. 35. Yeah. God. So anyone that wants, can you play Gathering Storm without Rise and Fall, or do you have to have Rise and Fall?
I don't think so.
So yeah, so if
it's like a prerequisite, isn't it?
So if you want where was it at?
If you want the new one, you have to have them all.
New game mode. Either. So some require either or. Some require Gathering Storm, and some require Rise and Fall. So this one here, wherever you see a single asterisk, the Mayor and Grand Columbia pack. Yeah, so basically, interesting, the very first pack that you can get in May, and it's May the 21st, I think. the very first pack you have to have Gathering Storm for. So you look at the Steam prices now, it's 60 quid. Plus the pack itself, 100. Some people are going to be paying maybe up to 100 quid to get access to that new pack. Wow.
Well, if Civ do it right, they'll put the game on sale a week before they release the thing and then put it back up to full price.
Oh, dude, there's Balloons TD6. I didn't know that.
I ain't playing Balloons anymore. No way.
Oh, God. Oh, it won't be the Versus one, will it? That's 5. So, okay, so have a look at what's top sellers. Is Civ on top sellers? Not yet. Maybe it'll go up. But it'd be interesting to monitor this. Civ 6 Platinum Edition. It's down the list. It's about 40th, maybe. Platinum Edition. The non-Platinum Edition. Jeez, the Platinum Edition's 102 quid. I mean, it's good that they're updating the game still, and there's still development time being put into it and all the rest of it, as you'd expect. But the game's only 4 years old. But upcoming, maybe, will it be? Upcoming, so. Have they got a page for it yet?
It's not like it on Steam.
Launch trailer, Gathering Storm, Rise and Fall, DLC. No, not on Steam. So there's a community. Yeah, so we're getting the Mayans back.
What have they've released the Civs from the first 2 patches, have they?
They said Maya, didn't they? And then something else. Yeah, Maya and Gran Colombia. Don't know if that's a Civ or what. Pack. July we get Ethiopia. Yeah, they're 2 Civs. Gran Colombia. What's Gran Colombia? I don't even know that civilization. Oh, it literally is Colombia. Gran Colombia is a name historians use to refer to the state, then simply known as Colombia. It dissolved 1831, so it's kind of like 1800s Colombia. Okay, interesting. Were the Mayans South American as well?
Mayans were Central America or South America? Might have been West Coast, South America, Mayans. Or was it? Or were the Mayans Central America and the Aztecs were the West Coast, South America? I get mixed up.
Yeah, Middle America. Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, Salvador. Yeah. Middle America. New game mode. I hope it's not something really bizarre. Oh, the new game mode is probably going to be the disaster mode, isn't it? I reckon. It's interesting here they get new looks for Teddy Roosevelt and De Medici. I'll have one more coffee and then I'll ease off the coffee. I'll have one more coffee and then I'll ease off the coffee.
What will you ease into?
Do you have an alcohol? Nothing.
Such a boozer, isn't she?
She's such a boozer. 10 days. Be interesting to see how Civ Fanatics dealing with this. Where were they at? Civ Fanatics. Yeah, there'll be a thread for it. There was a future update. Yeah, here we go. New Frontier Pass announced. Sid Meier's memoir. Well, that's interesting. Sid Meier, the creator of the original Civ game, Sid Meier's written a memoir that will be published in September. I'll probably buy that. A Life in Computer Games, the creator of Civilization. What a legend.
Legend.
All owners of the game will continue to receive free regular updates to the game. This free content will include new maps, scenarios and balance changes. Premium content will come with the purchase of the New Frontier Pass.
Yeah, so that's where I said it's the alternate months. So 1 month it's the DLC, the next month it's the patch.
Yeah.
So basically there's an update for 12 months solid.
Yeah, so in January there's 1 civilization and 2 leaders. I like the symbol. I do love the symbols that they make. Do look nice. New city states. New city states. Ah. Also, the first one's going to have new city states. So there's the Apocalypse game mode. There's the Secret Societies game mode. I'm intrigued by that. So we're getting Maya, Gran Colombia, and Ethiopia, 3 civs that we know about. We can speculate on what the dual civilization leader will be. It may not be two civ leaders for 1 civ. It might just be an independent civ and then 2 different leaders for existing civs that are in the game.
Okay.
Could be. New district and infrastructure. I'm quite interested to see that. New district and infrastructure. What do you think the new district will be?
No, because when they say a new district, what it could be is just a specialised district of one that already exists.
I don't think it will be. There's no way they're going to go, right, yeah, we're releasing the Hungarian version.
That's what they did on the previous ones, where...
yeah, but they've hyped it up.
Like a Hansa is technically a new district.
Yeah, there's no way they would hype up a Hamza or a, Roman baths or whatever. What do they call it? No, it's the aqueduct, isn't it? Or the Hungarian baths or whatever. There's no way they would call that a new district. It's not a new district, is it? I mean, technically it is, if you want to be picky, but...
Well, that's the job, is to promote any small changes they make.
Don't know. No idea. It's weird to see who's in chat. It always says 2 viewers watching now, and then the chat, you get like quite a lot more people. Okay, 4th of May. Dev, 1 dev. Whatever he is. Another TTT viewer. Commander Robot, whatever that is. Did Fizz. Did you created your account in March 14? Good effort.
What a hero.
What a hero. Should we play games? You know, are you playing Minecraft?
I'm playing this.
You're gonna keep playing that?
This evening, yeah. I'm probably only going to play for another hour or so.
It's not out yet. It comes out on the require Civilization base game to play. Some features of the Civilization new frontier pass also require either. So basically,
was that week after my birthday?
Yeah.
Just under.
But basically, by the time you're getting into July, September, November time, you're going to need to be getting. I mean, the big one is the Mayor and Gran Colombia pack. You cannot play that without Gathering Storm. So there's going to be a hell of a load of people that will buy it at that point, which is good because they're good content in themselves. It's just frustrating that if all you're trying to do is get a couple of new civs, you have to opt into potentially 2 other full patches. Full downloads, full purchases. Not cheap. I mean, we'll buy it regardless, won't we? But still, developer update. They all look really tired and rough. I thought, but then again, I suppose we've not got the makeup people around, have they, doing all their thing?
Nope.
Yeah, interesting. Oh well, I told you they were doing it. Let's see what's going on in this. It's happening, folks. Hype. It's happening. It's happening, boys. Oh my god, this is not a drill. Oh god, finally. Shut this thread down. Content ahoy. Oh, they've literally closed the thread now, yeah. Moderator action, thread closed. No more speculation anymore. Wow.
Wowzers.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's cool. Can I, on stream, can you put a screenshot on your stream?
Dream put a screenshot. Just show one picture and then take it off, or leave a picture on, or
just have it as the reaction videos.
Right here.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the new district. I'm not so bothered about the Apocalypse game mode. I'll probably try it, but I don't know if we'll play it.
Are there any existing game modes that we haven't saved anyway? That we've just never paid attention to?
I don't know. Civ 6 game modes. This game speeds. Yeah, I don't even know how they define that. Game as Apocalypse game mode. Secret Society's game mode. It's just like that red game mode. So like it'll be using the same engine but reskinned or whatever. But probably not to the extreme as that. The Apocalypse game mode. Imagine being like a few hundred points in the lead, and then an asteroid comes down and hits like 2 or 3 of your cities and destroys them. It's like it's game over at that point, isn't it? Not only do you drop down, I mean, you can't come back from that, even if you're way out in front. How annoyed would you be?
Very.